Ministries out of New Jersey somewhere. New Jersey, we'll just say New Jersey. I don't have all my technical data sheets with me, so I'm kind of winging it here. But we met Vicki at Creation Festival Northeast a couple of years ago. This is her second year with us here at the festival. She has an amazing testimony of redemption and recovery and I don't even know how to say it. Stuff. She's got stuff. She's had stuff, and she's overcome stuff, and she's ready to help us try and overcome our stuff. So we're going to give the mic to Vicki, let her speak, and I'll have a better definition for everything tomorrow. It's been kind of a crazy day for me. So, but I love Vicki. She's kind of mean to me sometimes, but here we go. Vicki Duffy.
Hi everybody, welcome from New Jersey. I'm happy to be here for our second time. Founder of Launching Point, we are a self-injury support and resource center. We help people overcome self-inflicted cutting and burning. That's part of what this festival is about, so we're a pretty good fit. We have support groups, we're called Launching Point, we're right over there. Our tagline is love more, judge less, because we're called to love more and judge less. See how we got that? So hope you can stop by and see us. We have encouraging messages on buttons, magnets, stickers, and shirts. And shortly I'm going to have a few giveaways. I want to share a few things with you. Tomorrow I will be sharing a skit on the pivotal point in my life. Really amazing thing that happened to me. I'm not sure if anyone knows about me, but I hated God, and tomorrow there's going to be a skit. It's on the schedule when that's going to be, but I'm here tonight. I just want to share a few things about your past. Who here has a past? We all have a past, and some people have great pasts, some people have not so good pasts. I have a very tumultuous past. Good, bad, and indifferent has happened in my life, and I have scars on my arms, legs, and other parts of my body from self-inflicted harming. And that was because I had some really horrible things going on in my life and some what I'd like to call inner owies. Does anyone else have some inner owies, some hurts inside? Maybe it comes out in different forms. Maybe you overeat. Maybe you're nasty to people. Maybe you're cranky and grumpy, which is kind of like nasty, but maybe you're just not a people person. Maybe you're an introvert, and that's not a bad thing, but maybe you're trying to protect yourself. Or there's other things like drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling. It goes on and on and on. For me, it was cutting and burning. That's how I acted out. That's how I dealt with rejection and fear and abuse and the things that happened to me. Bullied or whatever it might be. And that's why, years ago I came up with Launching Point, and we have messages of hope, messages of be kind, nobody's born a bully, and those types of things, because we want to encourage other people to love other people. We all have something that we're going through, but that doesn't mean we should take it out on somebody else. Everybody has a bad day, everybody has an off time. Other people take it out on other people while other people learn healthy coping mechanisms. I didn't learn healthy coping mechanisms. So I want to talk about your past is because when you look behind you, the second you leave something like today, tomorrow this is going to be your past. What are you going to do right now and today that's going to make today different tomorrow? Your actions today will result in your tomorrow. So what are you going to do right now today to make it different? I can stand here and tell you that I'm a Christian. I can stand and tell you blah, 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 blah. It's going to mean nothing if I'm not kind. It's going to mean nothing if I don't have love. It's going to mean absolutely nothing. I can stand up here and tell you that we have 97 messages. It's going to sound like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 if I don't have love. So walking in kindness and love is so important, and that's what I learned from my past. I was a miserable, hateful person. I hated all the people that harmed me. Kind of rightfully so, but not so much, because all it did was hurt me. It did not rectify anything from my past. All the abuse, all this stuff, I kept looking back. I was like driving. You ever drive? Except for the young people. You're driving along and you're staring in your rear view mirror. Your rear view mirror is so that you can glance at the path. What's behind you? You're looking in the rear view mirror just to see what's behind you. Real quick, then you look forward. Real quick, look forward. In life and in a car, if you look at that rear view mirror, bam, you're gonna crash into what's in front of you. It's the same in life. You keep looking behind. It's like texting and walking. Nobody does that. You're gonna plow into something. You cannot continue to look at your past. Don't make me sing. Let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. There's things in our life that we have to let go. If you keep holding on to something, you haven't let go. You're like, you ever have a gift? Someone gives you a gift. I really want to give this to you, but they're holding on for dear life. They're like, I really want you to have this. No, you don't. I really want you to have. Then let go. Once you let go of something, you let go of the pain. You let go. Why do we hold on to these things? Why? 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 Why do we hold on to stuff? It's like we keep looking at what's behind us. What happened? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I should have done this. I would have. I did. That's what's really amazing about God. It's like we blink and He's just amazing. He goes, okay, I forgave you of all that. Just keep walking. Keep going forward. Don't look back. I don't want my scars to ever leave. I really don't, because they're a reminder of what God did to me. He took away my bitterness, my anger. He took away every single thing. The hatred from the people that abused me, the rapists, all the bad things that happened to me, God took that away. And I have that freedom today because of what He did for me. And leaving it all in the past is part of it. Faith is not denial. Some people go, well, I'm just believing everything's good and it's gonna, okay, yeah, I'm believing too. But that doesn't mean you say you're not in pain. You face the pain, but you allow God to work in you. How many people in this area have, well, my sister's cousin's brother's friend hurt me in 1982 and I'm not forgiving them. I'm not calling my parents for something. I'm not calling this person. This person's an a-hole. This person's an effing this. We all got something. But enough is enough. Whatever in the past, let it go. We got to just move forward. Because you know what? We're not promised anything but what we have right now. And it's not worth it. Nothing's worth being full of anxiousness and hatred. And when you just let it go and say, you know what they did was wrong. What that person did was wrong, but you know what? I'm going to forgive them. God have mercy on them, and you just start with that. My mom took her life in 2007. She was my biggest fan, Vicky, go out and get him, Tiger, you can do it. And when she took her life, I realized 2 years later, I had to forgive her because I felt she gave up. She quit. She kept, Vicky, you can get through this. She was through me with every hospitalization, every suicide attempt I had. She was there every single time. And then 2007, she took her life. I'm like, what? 60 years old. And because there was a lot of things in her past that were hurting her and eating her up. Most wonderful, beautiful person, and that's what happens in our lives. We get so hurt and wounded. I've learned a life of forgiveness, and I've learned a life of letting things go. It's not saying that what someone did was right. Believe me, I want to punch people sometimes. Just keeping it real. But I can't walk my life, and neither can you, punching people, kicking them, and doing something like that, because it's just not right, although it feels right. It feels right, but it doesn't mean it is. Forgiveness is the key, and in your past. I'm going to share one more thing. I didn't really have in my heart to talk long. I just had a couple things on my mind, and tomorrow I'm going to be sharing a skit. And the skit is a pivotal point in my life, and I hope you can make it. And it's going to take place in 1995. We're going to do a little rewind, and I'm playing myself. It's going to be pretty wild. It's very adulty, but it's pretty incredible because it shows how a God-hating, miserable human being like myself, not that there's anyone here like that, but how he turned my life around. And he still does miracles today. And I hope that you're here tomorrow. There's a lot of great things going on here. I encourage you to stop at Break the Chains booth over here. All the different places, different vendors around are here for a reason, to support this great cause. Break the Chains is all about breaking the chains of addiction. Whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, whether it's drugs, sex, gambling, or self-injury. We all have something that we can get through, and we all have the ability to get through it together. What I've gone through, there's somebody who's been through worse, etc., etc. We all have a story. Is there anyone here that has overcome self-injury, cutting and burning? You two, Elena, see these two? Make sure they get an orange bracelet, okay? Go see Elena right after if you don't have one.